brands, they do so many things, but we cannot include all those things because it's a limited, specific version that you have to provide here, only focusing on the digital content. In this SWOT analysis, if I create a table for my chosen brands that consists entirely for text, will it count towards the word count? Another part of the table includes many numbers. Will it count towards the word count? Whatever you will put, first of all, we appreciate that if you will provide a SWOT analysis in tabular form, and within the table, we don't need complete sentences, just in bullet points with proper references, and they will not be counted as a word count. Whatever the story you want to tell us in a paragraph outside of the table, that will be counted as a word count. Same applies to all type of tables, that whatever you are going to include into them. All right? My site company has many locations, and each brand has a different Google Maps rating. For my analysis, how many stores location should I include when calculating the average rating? Would using around 5 to 10 represented stores per experiment be acceptable? Again, it's your choice. We are not putting any condition on that. You can select one of the stores, or you can take average of any 5 or 10, but whatever. But you just mentioned over there that we included 10 stores, 5 stores, whatsoever it is. Again, it's your choice. International brand, and if I already state in the introduction that my analysis is limited to Vietnam market, is it acceptable to mention that the brand name without adding Vietnam every time, or I must refer to the brand as a brand name plus Vietnam? International brand, and if I already stated, no, it's fine. You can just introduce it that yes, this brand is international, but I'm trying to analyze only its presence in the Vietnam. So that's all. You don't have to mention again and again. Okay, for that question that we don't have to use the older data, and if the data is not available, I said that if the data is not available, you can use industry available information or case study available information, and try to find whatever information is available for the moment. Or if you don't find any of the data and only the older data is available, then mention it that I tried it, but this is the older version of information that you could get it on that. So this is my take on that. But as I already mentioned in here, that when you are selecting a brand and you have to choose a specific brand for which you can get the information. That is the point that I was highlighting at that time. Don't just pick any company, any brand that you will be facing a problem while collecting data. So before selection of brand, you have to ensure that the presence is there, information we can get it easily, and if there are challenges, yes, that we have to find an alternative version of that. All right. TCP has, for example, free version of tools access to certain material parameters, meaning you don't have access to best data. Yes, as I already mentioned that you can have a free version data, and for the data that you cannot access, you have to, and the key parameters are very important. The message is very important. You do discuss in your text, but you can mention that we cannot get the free version of that. A similar way, you can mention a little message at the bottom of the table. This is what I can suggest that. But as I already highlighted that, you have to ensure that the data is available for your brand before selection of that. Under section 4, we have mentioned that select 2 digital marketing channels your chosen company should focus on. Justify your selecting using relevant evidence from digital, including that. If, for example, they are not using that channel, wonderful, you can use that. If they are already using, again, that's wonderful that you can use. So either way, you can go ahead. You can suggest or you can use them. One 150 is, where is the restriction of 150? Let me see. part 1 is about 150 words and part 2 is 800 words. 150 or 1200, you mean? Task 1 is 1200 words and task 2 is 800 words. You're talking about this? Approximately, yes. With the plus minus 10%, you can play around with that. But yes, you have to talk about these within those limits. You cannot play that, okay, 500 for first task and remaining on the other. Be specific. Plus minus 10% can work.
Recording in progress.
I will start recording on that. SWOT analysis, as I mentioned, that we put it that we are not requirement of SWOT analysis in detail. Rather, you have to put it into a tabular form. So how you can use it? Whenever you have to use a table form of SWOT analysis, best don't just put the text into this table. Rather than short, concise bullet points, you have to use with proper references and provide the table. Then you can discuss in one paragraph or two paragraphs about this table, that what has been discussed into this in a shorter version. The table text will not count, but the text you will put in paragraphs within the main body of the text, that will be counted as a word count. And this will apply to all tables you are going to put into your assignment. I'm recording now, so if you have missed any due to internet, you will get that. Okay, regarding part 4, e-marketplace optimization or retail media. I think both can work, but e-marketplace optimization would be more relevant. I would say that it's up to you that whatever name you want to give. This is not, because I cannot suggest without reading the content that what the name should be. Because the heading or whatever you are going to propose it and what you are going to detail it, that will suggest the name. Purely it's your choice. To ensure the message to align with my expectation, I confirm whether the content should focus on explaining integrated digital marketing strategy through the frameworks covered in the class, discussing the rationale behind integrated. Yes, that's right. Men, it's fine. You can follow this structure. Assignment 2, Task 1. The assessment builds upon the work you completed in assignment 1. Whatever you have, you understand the channel, you understand the digital strategy, you understand the competitive environment, and you have selected 2 channels for your assignment task 1, specifically focusing on this. Now what you have to do, you have to, whatever you have selected, your own channel in the assignment 1, now you have to critically evaluate them. That okay, what was good, what was pro, what was cons, what is advantages, what are the disadvantages of using those channels. But here, because of the word count, we will not focus both of the channel. Choose one of the channel that you have selected in the task 5 and evaluate it. So this is for this task, you must critically evaluate the strengths and weaknesses of the digital marketing examples you proposed and create evaluation of only one channel selected into that. You can evaluate like how and why your examples will help achieve the objectives and performance. Compare your proposed marketing examples with those of direct and indirect competitors. So all these critical thinking and application of the theory to practices. So this is the way that you have to critically evaluate it. For review site, I only analyze Google Map and do analyze e-commerce platforms because my brand is not active on those platforms. Is that acceptable? And using only Google Map is enough for this section? If they are not using, again, I can say that yes, whatever the channel they are using, you have to opt for it and use those information which is available. It would be great if you can give the names specifically that you are suggesting. But yes, you can say assignment 1, then mention the name that this is digital marketing strategy for blah 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 blah, and assignment 2, reflection of this one case study. That would be more interesting to see that you have given name to that. I reference the information on the brand's website. So should I cite the source as shown in the website link, or how should I write it on the brand's website? And the sources. There is a site that you can follow for that, how to cite a website. How to cite that. You can follow this one, and they will tell you that if you are using an internet, how you can use the references on that. Okay, what is there next? Are we provided with a cover page structure for the report? As I mentioned that if in a general your program you have a title for this, otherwise standard 5 things should be there in your title. Logos of your hub university as well as the Greater Manchester, both of them. Second, your name, your ID, word count, and the title of your assignment. So 5 things should be there. When discussing the Facebook channel, if I set an objective to increase traffic by 30% over a 6-month period, in this 6-month window, the optimal time frame to use for all my members, should I short? Again, it is for you. These are the questions that you can discuss, and you can design whatever seems appropriate to you. So we did not put any condition on that, so it is up to you that how long you want to have this. Any other question? Otherwise, our next meeting would be on 29th of December, right? So I will be there, although I'm going back to my home country and I will not be in the UK, but definitely I will be on time because there's a time difference in there. And yeah, see you on 29th of December. Is that okay? If I use only the academic books and journal article recommended in the module as I said that, you have to go beyond whatever we have discussed or what we have provided. That will give you more breadth and depth of the literature and will show that how good you are in using this. So I would say go for academic books of your choices, go for journals that you find relevant to that, go for some industry reports, go for some websites data, go for some whatever information you can include into this. So don't just limit yourself to the whatever we have provided. If they are saying that you have to log in, I guess that you can use your university login. The what we say, Greater Manchester, you use your login and try it. Whenever you have a subscription, try to use Greater Manchester's subscription and email and all these things. You might get access to many resources because universities and libraries here, they have a couple of good inscriptions into that. It is very simple. You will go to submission point. When you will click on that, they will ask you that, okay, upload it, just upload it, and that's all. But yes, I have already guided that don't submit Word file because sometimes it is not good in shape when we receive it. When your file is ready, convert it into PDF and upload it, right? It's quite simple. And if you have any problem, I think that YouTube is better to explore that, okay, how to upload the assignment in Moodle. So that will make your life easy as well. And if you want to explore university resources, that you can go. There's a link into the module guide. You can follow all these sources and they will guide you that, okay, how to upload all these things. But the shorter version is you can have a understanding from just describing it, the problem on the YouTube. Next meeting will be on 29th, 12/2025, before the year end. If you have used, I think that they will not store it with that. So I use an internal just to check my similarities. Because if I upload my work again later, will it count as a resubmission or is it allowed? I don't know that what the condition, because it is, I did not generate a text on that. For instance, if you have a problem with that and you can directly contact to Hussein. I will copy his email address here for your understanding, that if you face any kind of a challenge or a problem, you can write directly to him that this is my problem. Here is his contact, which you can, because I'm not dealing directly with the submission portals. So if you have any kind of a problem with uploading, so just write email to Jawad Hussain, greatermanchester.ac.uk, and he might respond. Alright guys, nice meeting as always. And if you still have any questions, next 29th of December will be our last meeting and I will be there, and see you guys. Have a good day. Bye bye.
Recording stopped.